I'm live and I'm in North Carolina and my sister's mountain cabin, and it's so awesome. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. If you're watching this as a recording, know that you can join us live every Monday around 10:15 or so Eastern Time. And I'm here to answer your questions, field your comments, and call you by name, which is such a blessing to be called by your name, isn't it? So if your name isn't in your little moniker and your little handle on your FaceTime name, make sure you give me your name in the comments so that I can say hello to you. All right, we're going to go live right now, and I know there's some people on here. Marty's here. Morning, Mountain Woman. Thanks. I look like a crazy mountain woman this morning, don't I? It's so beautiful. The little hummingbirds, Marty, are feeding from the little feeder. The view is stellar. It's about 58 degrees. It might have warmed up a little bit. Anyway, it's beautiful. Mary Sellers, good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Susan White, hey, good morning. So happy to have you here. There are more of you on. Please say hello. Please say hello to me. I just had a nice breakfast of bacon and eggs and sliced tomatoes. Yummy. And I'm enjoying a cup of coffee. Rachel Dallas, good morning, Kat. It's been forever. So happy to have you back. Hey, Nancy, Purple Heart. How are you? Mr. B, happy morning. Happy Monday morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Carly Schwartz, good morning. Everybody's jumping on. So happy to see you. I'm a mess this morning, but I've got my earrings on. I got my longer sleeves on. It's a little chilly here. I was wearing my sweater this morning. I've got my capris on though, so it's not because it's gonna warm up a little bit today. Not bad, like in the 70s. Who else is on here? Nobody? You're just sitting back, drinking your coffee? Say good morning. I'd love to say good morning to you. Starting good. Good, Nancy. I know it's early in California. I'm sorry I don't go later, but otherwise it's too late for my other folks. So I don't know. There's not a win situation. But I'm happy you're here, so that's a win-win. Hi, Karen. Karen Mutal or Mutale or Mutale or Mutale. I'm going to guess it's Karen Mutal, but I may be wrong. That might be my Southern. Good morning. Anyway, hi, Karen. Nancy said, nice background. Yes, we're in the cabin. It's so beautiful here. I'm in, that's a rocking chair with a throw on it that I'm sitting on, and there's a little couch back there, and it's such a sweet little place. I love it. I'll have to give you a little tour, but not today, because I just got moved in here yesterday, and I've got some work I need to take care of. Busy work day, so up and moving. Good, Nancy. Good to hear. Hi, Daisy, Blue Ocean. Good to see you. Good morning. I hope that is Daisy. Every time I see Blue Ocean, I think of Daisy. I hope it's you, Daisy. Marty, by the way, this evaporated milk and this coffee, primo. Gaynor, Lloyd, hello from the UK. Afternoon tea time here. Yes, I'm trying to satisfy everyone's needs. Danielle Dean, good morning. So great to finally catch a live in South Africa, so always miss it. Daniela, I'm so happy to have you in South Africa. So nice to see you. Daisy, it is you. Okay. Carly Schwartz, yes, please do a tour soon. I will. Christina, good morning. Tina from Oklahoma. Good morning, Christina. You blew my mind there with that little snowflake for a minute in your little handle. Anyway, it is a glorious day. The sky is gorgeous. I hope you're enjoying it where you are. Good morning from Puerto Rico. Good morning, Daisy Guevara. So nice to have you. Hola. Buenos dias. That's my very limited Spanish. I apologize. Okay. I think I've talked to you before, haven't I? Didn't I tell you the story of my when I had a call center and I had some women who spoke Spanish on a Spanish line for me, and one was from Spain, one was Puerto Rico, one was from Mexico, and one was from Cuba. And I asked them, what kind of Spanish do you speak? You know, I speak traditional Spanish. I'm from Spain. I speak Cuban Spanish, even though it's all Spanish. You know, they have different things. I speak Mexican Spanish. When I got to my Puerto Rican sweetheart, she said, I speak the right kind, Puerto Rican, which always, every time I think of Puerto Rico, I'll always remember her saying that. She was beautiful. All the girls were beautiful. Becky Sims, hey, Beck. Lolette Mizell, hi, Lolette. Nancy retracted her statement. No telling what that was. Buenos dias, Daisy says. Tony Rose, good morning. Happy for you to be in a new rural setting. We're back in the heat, going to be 103 in Central California. Ouch. Nice word, glorious day, Nancy said. Yes, ouch is true. And that's what we were experiencing in Florida. When we left to come up here yesterday morning in Florida, in St. Augustine, it was still dark. We opened the front door and Larry said, "Oh my goodness," because Marty was up here until yesterday. So we're kind of switched switched places. She's going to her home in Florida. We came up here to enjoy her home and take care of it for her while she's not here for 3 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks. And Larry said, "Oh no, Marty's gonna hate hate this." It was like a hot, wet blanket right in the face when you opened the door, and it was not even sunlight yet. Debbie Ernst, good morning, Debbie. This and that with Denise Jordan. Denise, your son is adorable. Denise had, what was that, Denise? Was it a short? I don't remember what I saw, but it was him modeling your aprons. It was great. Sarah Ann, good morning, Sarah Ann. It's raining here in rainy Indiana. Well, that'll cool it off some, huh? Ernestine Frame, good morning from Kansas. Hi, Ernestine. All right, as you all know or may know, my Patreon channel this month is called Finishing Summer Strong. Because by the end of summer and the beginning of the school season, even if you're not someone with children in school like me, or you don't have children or whatever, it's still the end of summer. We feel about like the maples in Florida, the maple trees in Florida are starting to get color on their leaves, and the color is not from the shortening of the days, it's from the heat, from the extreme heat. So, wherever you are, whatever your temperature, we're always ready for a new season. So we're finishing summer strong. And that Patreon channel, that's $5 a month. You get 5 videos a week. And every day I try to give you something specific. This month, I started off with just going over all the details of the of the routines on one day. I took 2 days to go over the basic weekly plan and 1 day to go over the zones. And then starting on Monday, we talked about maintenance, about doing clutter stops, about maintaining. And I'm going to be giving you something every day that's going to help you finish summer strong, to have the right frame of mind to really get in there. Because once September hits, if you've got children in school, they may already be in school, you're going to be struggling if you don't get this summer strong. It doesn't mean your house has to be totally decluttered yet. It doesn't. It just means you need to be in the habit of doing your routines, in the habit of doing your zones, in the habit of doing your basic weekly plans. Then realizing that there's a schedule to your day, there are time blocks to your day, and when do you do what? So if you can look at your day, even if you're not on Patreon, I think this is just a good thing for people to know. And then I'll go back and read the comments. That when you have your day, you have to think about, when do I normally wake up? Now that is not in stone. There's no one giving you an A+ or a D- on these schedules, but it's just a good idea to have just a generic idea, a general idea, an ideal idea of when you're going to get up. And when you get up, if you jump right into that morning routine, what time will that be done? And then skip to lunch. How long do you have until you normally start lunch? How many hours are in there? Yes, there's things we're going to do, but how many hours do you have? And then after lunch is done, how many hours before you start dinner? And then after you finish your after dinner routine and your before bed routine part 1, how much space is there between that and before bed routine part 2? So generally we have about 3 spaces in the day. They're usually pretty big in the morning, somewhat big in the afternoon, that could be flip-flopped, and about an hour or so in the evening. And what you plug into those things are your basic weekly plans. Like if it's weekly home blessing hour, like today, you're going to take an hour. If your kids are still home and they're old enough to help, maybe it's only a half hour. If you are a payroll homemaker, you're going to use this plan on the weekend because you have to do your morning routine and get to work. Even if work is at home, you need to give it your full focus. And then teachers, a lot of our teachers get home early, but they're so worn out that they don't have a lot of time. They don't have a lot of energy to do the things that you might think you can do. So you have to try it out and see, am I worn out at the end of the day if I work outside the home? I was always worn out. I did my basic routines, that's it. And then maybe I would do a weekly home no, maybe I would do a car and purse day during the week. I might run some of my errands during the week, but most of that stuff happens on the weekend, and I would use this plan for it. So I know my lighting just changed. I don't know if you could tell. There's clouds moving and going. So nice out here, up here. We're at the top of the mountain. It's beautiful. See now, a little bit of shade. I know you don't care, but I'm just noticing. All right, so what was I saying, girls? I was saying that you have to do your major things. Hi, Jessica Cox. Do your things in these blocks of time. So let's say that you're an at-home mom and you've got weekly home blessing hour and you've got 15 minutes in your zone. So that's an hour and 15 minutes. Maybe you've got 4 hours in these times. Now, maybe you have to say, well, I also homeschool, or I also have to take my kids to such and though, or I also need to go take care of my parent, or I need to take my dog to training, or whatever it is. It's going to fit in there. And then lunch. And then what are you doing in the afternoon? Because your housework is done. And these things that I've identified for you are your routines. And it's going to open your mind to either how much time you're wasting, how much time you're taking. Maybe some of you are super slow. I'm going to tell you that a routine needs to take about 30 minutes, the morning routine. Dinner, give it an hour, including cleanup time. So anyway, absolutely right. Teacher here. I'm still learning to fit in after work and evening routines and consistently. What's your name? Joy in Jesus. Are you Joy? Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Okay, let me go back and read these comments. Hit the wrong button. All right, we've got Tony Rose. Happy for you to be in a new rural setting. That was Tony saying it was 103 degrees. All right, I've read those. Good morning from Ontario, Canada. So is that Joy in Jesus? Pursue righteousness, peace, joy in Jesus. Is your name Joy? What's your name? I love that though. Good morning. Sarah Ann, one more week till school starts for my first graders. How exciting, Sarah Ann. Denise said, haha, it was a post for an Ann apron every day in August campaign that she's having because she's the apron diva, as well as having this and that with Denise Jordan, her YouTube channel. I asked him to model and he really got into it. Yes, but he's a person who deals, he's in the industry, the film industry. So he's adorable. Those were just so cute. Hey, Margaret Rose, you've been on my mind. Do you want to be personally mentored? Great question to put up there, Mr. B. I have got spots on Thursday and Friday mainly. I've got some 4 times a month spots and some 2 times a month spots. And we could do a $75 3 time a month spot also. I've got a financial spot too. So if you need to be mentored, please contact me through Patreon. And Larry put the link up there, right there. And just so you know, because you might not know, I also have the Catholic Flylady, which is just a little moment of inspiration every day. And I usually hook it to what we're doing in our homes, not details. The details are on Patreon. Okay. All righty. Kathy Jones, good morning. Jan. Hi, Jan. Jan is the Pursue Righteousness, Peace, and Joy in Jesus. Oopsie. Where'd you go? There you go. Okay.
Whatever you're doing is making it go round and round.
I know. I know. I'm back.
No, you're not.
I am.
Just don't go back.
Ginger is here. Dr. Angel. Angel from Indiana. Hi, good morning, Angel. And Jan and Kathy Jones said, good morning, Kat. Hi, Kathy. And my name is Jan, first time live. Welcome, Jan. You've gotten a lot of attention today. Nancy says, does Denise sell placemats too? Denise, do you sell placemats too? I thought you just sold aprons, but maybe. I don't think so, but we'll ask her. Oh, I just asked her. Maybe she'll answer. Christina, I started decluttering my fall decorations. I have 3 boxes ready for Goodwill. So good. I'm here at Marty's place and she set out already 3 little fall things that she's going to put out. They're in front of the fireplace. And one is a little pumpkin, and one is a little hello fall sign, and one is a little packet of spicy, delicious fragrance for her house. She just put them out there so I could see them. Hey, Kimmy Grace, good to have you. I don't recall your name. Have you been with us before? I can't believe you got 3 boxes for Goodwill from your decluttering for fall decorations. Christina, you must have had a bunch of fall decorations. Candace V, I'm finally feeling much better. I went to a lovely garden party yesterday, going to get back in the full swing of cleaning this week. Yes, ma'am. And if you can't get in the full swing, do what you can. That's what you have to do. And just work. It's priorities or routines. Second priority is the basic weekly plan. Third priority is zones. Okay. First time live, Kimmy Grace. I thought so. Welcome. Patricia, yay, I got to see your beautiful smiling face. Thank you, Patricia. Marty said, that is for fall decor, 3 items, and that's it. That's it for fall decor, she said. That's right. Do I have any fall decor? I do. Not much, though. Nancy said, Marty, your home looks really cute. Isn't it cute? Kimmy Grace, I am a patron. Yes, good. Do you want to be mentored, any of you? Come on.
Patrons have more fun.
Patrons do have more fun. All right. So I hope that you like what I was talking about, or you were listening when I was talking about making yourself a schedule, just a little schedule. Just put it on your mirror or put it inside of your planner. And that way, when you open up your planner, you can look at that schedule and say, what do I have to do today? Where will it fit in the schedule? And I do this for all of my personal mentees, and we walk through it. We also have the difference in when I'm mentoring you here and when I'm personally mentoring you is that we actually take everything in your circumstances into consideration, and we create a plan streamlined for you, your family, and your home. And even if you work and you've got some work challenges, I can help you with that. So let's see. Let's see. Becky Konskak, glad to catch the chat this morning. It's about 60 degrees here in Boulder, Colorado. We're sharing the weather. And Becky, I don't recall your name before either. Are you new, or have I just not remembered your last name? Lita says, Lita said, good morning. Marty said, oh no, I need to change my wreath. Yank off the red and blue flowers, glue a Dollar Tree on a Dollar Tree something. I think that's your 4th of July decorations, Montequilla. Yeah, but that's okay. It's cute. Denise said, I'm being mentored and it's so helpful. She's being mentored by me. Thank you for the schedule idea. It is helping. Thank you. And that's what most of my mentees say. Oh my gosh, that opened my eyes. And I will tell you that the majority of my mentees who've really started to really use that trick have started coasting downhill. It's no more this chug, chug, chug uphill. It's like they've reached a plateau and now they're really getting it done because they can see how much time they have. Golly, some of these people have 10 hours in a day in those spots. Not to say they have 10 hours a day just to fritter around. They've got things to do, but they've got lots of time. Some of them who take a long time, some of my pokier people might have 6 hours a day, but that's still a load of time, a load. And that's for you, again, you payroll folks have to think about Saturday and Sunday, okay? And again, it's not in concrete, there's no one grading you, you just sort of say, well, in general, this is what I'm gonna do, so I've got about this much time here and about this much time here, and ooh, I overslept, so I'm gonna take an hour away, or whatever, okay? Alrighty, what time is it? What time is it, Mr. B? Oh, it's 10:35. I should set the cuckoo. When it cuckoos, I know I have a client when it cuckoos. I can't stay on that late. So I look a little messy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm messy. I was out this morning, sitting outside in the mist and the 58 degrees with a sweater over my pajamas. Mr. B said I look fine. Thank you, honey. Is fine a good thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant to say beautiful.
Oh, thank you, honey. Mr. B is not in the room. He's in the kitchen. Set up at the kitchen. Patricia, I would highly recommend being mentored. Well worth it. It's a true blessing. Thank you, Patricia. You're so precious, and you're doing such beautiful things in your on your garden. I love it. And thank you for the $5 gift. You're so sweet. How lovely, Kat. Thanks, Nancy. It was lovely. Sitting out there was lovely, and they have something. I put my little bird identifier on so I could tell what that little bird was, and it's called a hooded. Marty, what did I say it was? I sent you a note. We had some crows and we had a hooded something or other making cute little noises. Chelsea Cohen, good morning, Miss Cat. It's been forever. I hope you've been well. I have been well. Welcome. Chelsea, how are you? Dr. Chelsea, are you done with your internship? Are you done with all that? Are you actually practicing now? Like officially? I mentored Chelsea when she was right before she got married. And when she got married, I got to go through her wedding. It was awesome. Nicole Ernst Boris. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Nicole. A hooded warbler. Thank you, Marty. It's such a sweet little sound. We don't have those, I don't believe, in Florida. I get a lot of birds down there, but not that one. All right, kids, I'm open for questions. This is Candace. I loved when I was mentored. It made a huge difference. I was able to step away from everything but the routines for a month while I healed, and my house still is neat and tidy. Candace, you don't know, that really warms my heart. I appreciate you sharing that with the girls. That's so good. Yeah, we had to work because you had to heal up, right? You had to take some time to heal. And sometimes healing is emotional. Sometimes that's a problem. I'm not at all a licensed counselor or anything like that, so I'm not going to be dealing with things like that. But if you are having an emotional time, you can just say, Kat, I'm having a time. I have a death in the family, or I had this or that. We're going to, if it needs to, we'll bring it down a little bit. Okay? Oh, Tony Rose has a cleaning question. Let's see what it is. She said, does anyone have a cleaning hint on how to get the kitchen grease from 2 new globe lights? The kitchen grease from your globe lights. Are your globe lights
Can you put them in a sink with
on the
water?
ceiling? If they are, you just have to get a step ladder, have somebody hold it or whatever, unscrew the globe lights, take it out and put them in hot soapy water, wash them.
Dawn, D-A-W-N.
With Dawn. Mr. B said Dawn.
It'll cut the grease.
And then dry them and put them back. Let them dry, air dry, let them finish drying, and then put them back. They'll be so shiny and pretty. And then you don't have to do that every month. You just have to think about, go up there and touch them. See when they're starting to get greasy. And then you can say, oh, that's a quarterly job, or that's a every 6-month job. If they're brand new, are you saying they're greasy before you even put them up? I don't think so. Or maybe you do have to clean them all the time. And maybe you just need to wipe them every now and then bathe them once in a while. Patricia, Candace, what a breath of fresh air to hear that. Chelsea, I'm great. And yes, I'm done. I'm taking a break this summer and I'll start my first real job this fall. Yay! Congratulations, Chelsea. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Gabriel, I am currently a month postpartum, barely sleeping, and trying to incorporate the Flylady, the Flylady system this season. Any feedback on surviving a season with a newborn and toddler while still recovering myself? Absolutely. I have feedback for you. Number one, life is not going to be, quote, normal again until your baby is about 9 months old. Because as you know, they're going to go through all these different things. And even at 9 months, they're cutting teeth. But you're kind of, even though you've had a baby and you know how to have a baby, every baby is unique, and your baby's getting used to being part of your family, and you're getting used to having a new member of your family. Plus, your body is physically healing. And if you're only 1 month postpartum, you are not completely healed. So, my suggestion for you is to work on your routines and see what you can do. Some people jump up at 2 weeks and they're doing everything. And I think, what are you doing? Even though they think they feel great, I don't think that's good for their body, because when you've had a baby and the placenta breaks off of the womb, off the uterus wall, you've got a dinner plate sized wound inside of you that needs to heal. If you're breastfeeding, you're making milk. That's something new for your body, or new again for your body. So you have to heal. You may have had some tears, or you may have had some stitches. You may have had hemorrhoids. There's just so many things that we can have. So hopefully you're not having a hard time physically too much, but I hope that you're getting your rest. I know with a toddler, it's exceptionally hard. My suggestion is, if you are already cooking your meals and no one is bringing you food, that you double up on your meals. Make simple meals, double up, and either serve leftovers that week or freeze them so that you have meals in the future. If you haven't had your baby yet and you're listening to this, I highly recommend that you get a freezer full of foods so that somebody can take it out, warm it up, and feed you. Okay, that's what I suggest. If you have a mother-in-law, a mother, a friend, somebody who can come and help you, that would be greatly appreciated. Your baby is not even 6 weeks old. So at 6 weeks, you should be pretty much, a lot of people go back to work at 6 weeks. And that is certainly, I'm praying that that's a sit down job. So they're not up and down, up and down, up and down. They're just sitting and working. You are not sitting and working. You are up and down, up and down. You've got a toddler. The toddler's getting into everything, maybe even messing with the baby. You cannot be off your guard, which is exhausting. So while your toddler sleeps, relax. Try to relax. Even if you're nursing a baby during that time and the baby's not sleeping, just try to rest and relax. Drink plenty of fluid, eat well, and get as much sleep as you can. Okay, that's it for right now. If I was personally mentoring you, I would know more and I could give you more details. But that's what I would say. That's kind of generic, but that's what I would say. All right. Gabriel said, using hubby's account. This is Steph. Hi, Steph. Nancy said, Dawn soap. Yes. Tony Rose, thank you, but they don't come down.
Okay, that's not good.
Tony, how can they not come down? They don't have the little tiny thumb screws? I mean, I believe you, but that's unusual. Then the only thing you can do is turn them off, cool them down, and then use a warm microfiber cloth with a little bit of soapy downy water in it, squeeze it out, wipe.
Downy water.
Not Downy, don't use Downy, Downy water. Downy would be bad. Squeeze it out, get up there, wipe them down, get it back, rinse it, wring it, do it again. And if it's still greasy, do it one more time, then rinse it and do it with clear water and dry it with a towel. That's what I would do. I don't know how greasy they are. It may only take one go around. Okay. Cynthia Cooey. Hi from Jackson, Georgia. Hey, Cynthia, welcome. Jan said, any hints about candle soot on a painted ceiling? I tried to wipe it wet and it made it much worse. I do not have a hint for that. I would probably I would Google that. I am thinking that probably you may need to paint your ceiling at this point. And then try not to burn candles that close to your ceiling.
Smokeless candles.
Smokeless candles, yes,
Probably
Mr. B
close to the
suggests.
ceiling.
Yeah, mine haven't even been close, just smoky. So try to use the kind that are smokeless if you like those. I hope that helps. I'm not the home ec. I mean, I do teach home ec on my Patreon channel, but as far as certain things, I don't know. I'd have to Google that. I would have to Google that. All right, so Mr. B.
Hello.
No one wants to hear from you. I know they do, but I don't want to hear from you. I love you
They
though.
want to hear me.
I love you. I wish you'd be quiet over there.
Want to get
Okay, so that's Jan's answer. Candace, Dawn definitely works for grease. I also use grease splash screens on my pans to keep the grease from going everywhere. That's an excellent point. Monica Hernandez. Hello, Monica. Nancy, Windex and wipe. That's also a good one. Mary Sellers, use Simple Green all-purpose cleaner on soot. But Mary, it's on the ceiling and she's already smeared it around. I don't know. Is it popcorn or what kind of a ceiling is it? It all matters. So that might be an answer, though. Yes, thanks. Got great direction. I'll do it today. Love you both. Sharon, morning, lovely cat and fly friends. School starts this week. Routines will help. Absolutely. Routines will help. Okay, girls, I've got to go. I've got like 5 more minutes. So if you've got a pressing question, please put it in here. I want to answer it for you. I want to answer it. I'm waiting. Anybody with the question? No questions? I appreciate the thumbs ups, girls. This is a very small group today. I know people are just, that's why we have to finish summer strong, because people get so overwhelmed this time of the year that they don't even come on and watch the videos. No, my pup is not with me. She is with a lovely couple taking care of her. Sarah Ann, do you work at home? Moms usually wait till the weekend or do their plans during the week. do work at home moms. Oh, they have to plan on the weekend. If you're a work at home mom and you're working 40 hours a week, then you don't plan during the week. Now, if you work part time, you can certainly do everything that everybody else does during the week to keep your weekends free. But if you don't and you work full time, you need to do that stuff on the weekend because you're tired. You're using your mind. You're giving your employer his money's worth or her money's worth, right? Christina, showering and washing hair at night is a big help in being ready for the morning. That's a good point, Christina. Thank you. Anybody else? Anything else? All right, we've been on here for 30 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I have a flexible schedule, but my husband works on Saturdays. So what does that mean? That you want to work on Saturdays in your house because he's not there, or that you want him to help you on the weekend and he's not there? I'm not quite sure. Everybody has different things they want to do. But if you have a flexible schedule, does that mean you're part-time? That answers, I just need more information. Mary Sellers, a good friend of mine's house caught fire, and that's what the fireman told her to use was Simple Green. She can maybe Google it and see about the ceiling, though. Fingers crossed. Thanks, Mary. Good to know. Nicole said, calls and such, I pretty much have to get done during the week. Calls and such, I pretty much have to get done during the week. Nicole, I don't remember what you told me before. Did you tell me you worked from home? Did I miss it?
You gotta go, Kat.
I don't see it. And does that mean calls and such is your job and you work 40 hours a week, then you work on the weekend in your house? Randy, I am having surgery next month. Hi, Randy. And I need to do more than the basics. Any suggestions for increasing motivation for this period of time? Yes, watch my Patreon video, Finishing Summer Strong. Go in there for if you're not already in there, $5 a month, go in there and start watching from day one. Go over the routines and you'll get an idea of what you're really doing, because routines, a lot of people think they have them and they don't have them. And then go over the basic weekly plan, because that needs to definitely kick in. And then finally, zone work is going to be what you need to do. Okay? All right. And then I hope that you have the same thing that our people who are expecting babies have, that you have somebody to feed you during the time you're recuperating, that you put meals in the freezer, etc. Okay? All right. And then as you recuperate, you follow your doctor's orders, but start with routines when you can. Patricia, nothing grand here today, but wishing you and Mr. B, your family, and everyone a wonderful week. Thank you, Patricia. And thank you, Mary, Jan said. Sarah Ann, I'm focused on the kids on my own. I guess that's what I mean. Hard to do everything on a Saturday with the kids. You know, there's people who have to do things every day with the kids. And so what you have to do is say, kids, here's your inspiration. This is what you give them. At X o'clock, we're going to go have fun, whatever that fun means to you and them. Then we're going to play a game. We're going to play in the hose. We're going to go to the pool. We're going to go for ice cream, whatever. Until then, you can't disturb mommy because I'm doing this and I'd like you to do this and this and this. That's how you get it done. Okay? And then you keep checking on them. I've used magic eraser on candle soot marks on a painted wall previously. Not sure anybody else recommended that. Thanks, Carly. Randy, thanks. I'm in Patreon, but so busy with doctors, I haven't watched it in a while. Sit down and watch, baby. It's going to help you. Mary Sellers, Kat, I have to say, you look beautiful this morning. And thank you for all your wisdom. Thank you, Mary. Denise said, Kat, would you believe an old friend was watching this live and sent me a text? What a small world. Aw, hi, old friend. All right, I have to go. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. See you on Patreon. Bye.